The moment was set for tension. A public challenge, a quiet room, eyes waiting for reaction. Instead of anger or retreat, a black man responded with calm certainty, and that calm didn't soften the moment. It redirected it, forcing a public correction no one anticipated. The setting is orderly and controlled, the kind of shared space where procedures are assumed to run smoothly and authority rarely expects resistance, and the black man is present without drawing attention, seated comfortably, following every visible rule. When a correction is directed at him, delivered clearly and in front of others, framed as routine but carrying an assumption that immediately changes the atmosphere. And nearby people sense it because public corrections have weight, especially when they single out one individual, and he listens fully before responding, not interrupting, not reacting emotionally, his posture relaxed, his expression steady, and when he speaks his voice is calm and measured, asking for clarification rather than pushing back, and that calm disrupts the expected outcome, because the moment was designed for compliance or confrontation, not composure. And the person issuing the correction repeats themselves, adding explanation that sounds procedural but lacks grounding, and he listens again, nods slightly, and responds with the same steady tone, explaining his position clearly, stating facts without embellishment, apology, or defensiveness, and the exchange stretches longer than anticipated because his calm refuses to give the correction momentum, forcing it to stand on logic alone, and as details are checked, policies referenced, assignments reviewed, devices consulted, the dynamic shifts from authority-driven to fact-driven, and throughout it all he remains still, neither shrinking nor posturing, simply allowing the process to reveal what is already true, and when the realization arrives it does so quietly but unmistakably, because the correction is wrong, the assumption unfounded, and the facts align in his favor, and the reversal happens publicly, without fanfare and without acknowledgement of the interruption he endured. Yet the reversal itself is visible to everyone watching, and he accepts it with the same composure he brought to the beginning, not celebrating, not lingering, simply returning to his space, while the room subtly changes, because people have just witnessed calm force accountability without confrontation, and authority correct itself in real time, and the moment lingers not because of drama, but because it exposed how fragile certainty can be, and how powerful calm becomes when it refuses to bend. What gives the moment its weight is the restraint required to carry it through, because calm in situations like this is rarely accidental, especially for black men who understand that tone can be scrutinized as harshly as behavior, and his response was deliberate, shaped by awareness that emotion can be misread while composure demands engagement, and the correction he faced was not overtly hostile. Which is precisely what made it dangerous, because polite authority can still operate on bias without naming it, and his calm stripped that bias of cover, forcing the interaction into the open where facts mattered more than perception, and he did not rush to reassure, did not soften himself to ease discomfort, did not explain his worth or justify his presence, he simply stated what was true and waited, and that waiting mattered. Because silence in moments like this reflects imbalance back onto the system issuing the correction, and when that system realized its error, the absence of apology revealed discomfort rather than resolution, yet even without acknowledgement the correction landed, and for those watching the lesson was clear, because they saw that calm is not weakness but control, that authority can be questioned without aggression, and that dignity does not require performance, and for him the moment reinforced something deeper than vindication, it reinforced self-trust. The knowledge that he does not need to contort himself to be believed, and while moments like this often accumulate quietly over time, shaping how one navigates public spaces, this one stands out because it ended correctly, because the truth surfaced before the situation could harden into narrative, and because his calm held long enough to force accountability. Seen from a wider perspective, the interaction reveals how many public corrections rely on speed and compliance to succeed, and how rarely they are examined when they feel routine. Yet his experience shows that when someone slows the moment down with calm clarity, systems are forced to check themselves, and in that pause assumptions lose their power, and although the correction was reversed quietly, without ceremony or repair, the timing mattered because truth arrived before resolution, before the moment could end incorrectly, and while he did not receive validation in words, he received it in outcome, which often carries more weight, and those who witnessed it may never recount it dramatically, but they will remember the shift, the pause, the realization, and that memory subtly reshapes expectations about who belongs, who is questioned, and how authority should operate. And for the man, the significance lies not in changing the room but in protecting his own dignity, in knowing he did not surrender himself to preserve surface-level harmony, and that knowledge carries forward, reinforcing autonomy and confidence, reminding us that resistance does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it arrives calmly, stands firmly, and waits for the truth to do the rest. If this story resonated, share it with intention, not to glorify restraint, but to recognize calm clarity as a powerful form of strength. Support conversations that examine everyday authority, quiet accountability, and the courage it takes to remain grounded under scrutiny. Follow for more stories that center lived experience, dignity, and moments where truth wins without escalation. Because sometimes the most powerful corrections aren't loud, they're calm, public, and impossible to ignore.